Sometimes we bury a small box filled with our favorite things, hoping they will stay safe beneath the soil for a very long time. 3,000 years ago, during India's Iron Age, people were doing something very similar. But instead of small boxes, they used massive boulders to mark the places where they laid their history to rest. Archaeologists call these massive stone monuments megaliths. They range from single standing pillars to complex underground rooms, all built using rocks so large they've survived for millennia. We found more than 3,000 of these sites so far. While they appear in many places, they are most common across the Deccan Plateau and throughout southern India. These weren't just accidental piles of rock, they were carefully constructed vaults, built to endure and hold the belongings of the people who once lived here. To honor their community members, these builders created several different styles of monuments, some sitting high on the landscape and others hidden beneath it. Some are known as menhirs, single, narrow stones that stand upright like giant fingers pointing toward the clouds. Others, called dolmens, look like giant stone tables, built by balancing a flat slab across upright rocks. For burials below the surface, they often used urns, huge clay pots, some large enough to hold a person, which were lowered deep into the earth. Moving and shaping stones of this size required more than just strength. It required a society that was highly organized and shared a deep knowledge of engineering. Curious, when we look inside these stone chambers, we find the specific objects that these people chose to keep with them. Many graves contain iron tools, like sickles and hoes. These tell us the builders were settled farmers who irrigated fields to grow rice and millet. We also find iron swords and spears. These weapons are often found alongside horse skeletons, showing us that they were a people who prized their animals and maintained a strong warrior tradition. Their pottery is just as distinct. Most of it is two-toned. The top is a deep, polished black, while the bottom is a warm reddish-brown, showing a high level of skill in their kilns. These objects reveal a society with specialized roles, from the blacksmiths who forged the iron to the artists who decorated the ceramics. In some of the more elaborate graves, archaeologists have discovered things that seem out of place, objects that weren't made in India at all. Among the local beads, they've found solid gold coins stamped with foreign faces and symbols from the Roman Empire. Ships traveled from the Mediterranean across the Arabian Sea to reach Indian ports like Muziris. They came to trade their gold and glass for local luxuries like black pepper and high-grade steel. These foreign coins show us that the people of the Megalithic period weren't isolated. They were active participants in a trade network that stretched halfway across the world. Not every grave is the same. Some are packed with gold and imported jewels, while many others contain only a few simple clay pots. This difference in wealth suggests a society with clear social levels, much like the cities we live in today. This culture eventually transitioned into the era of the Sangam Age, which is where we find the first written records of southern Indian history. The systems these people built, their agriculture, their trade routes, and their social structures, formed the groundwork for the civilizations that followed them. While the Iron Age ended long ago, the practice of raising giant stones to honor the dead never truly went away. Today, communities like the Khasi and the Gond still erect these massive stone markers for loved ones. For these people, the stones aren't just relics of the past, they are a living part of their present. India's massive stone monuments are more than just ruins. They are enduring reminders of a sophisticated society that is still present in the traditions of the modern world.